Hey guys, it's John here again. Right, this is part 2 of my big haul of cassettes and VHS that I got today. If you watched the last video, you see there's some pretty cool stuff in there. That some of it I didn't have, and some I wanted again. Especially the Def Leppard thing was awesome. I've got cassettes to show you now, and there's quite a few. There's actually loads more in those boxes, but like I said in the first video, it's stuff that I don't really collect. So this stuff here is much more towards what I collect, and there's some really cool stuff. There's one in particular that I was really stoked when I saw. I thought, I paid this woman £10 for all of this stuff, and just this one would have been a grail, and it's quite rare to get a hold of on eBay, and they do go from £10 upwards. So right, so I'm going to quickly do this. I've actually got 27 minutes free of memory, so I shouldn't have to cut this short. Right, so here we go. I'm going to go through these as quickly as I can. I don't want to like just whiz past, go, oh, I've got this, this and this. I'm just going to try and show you a bit, and let me know if there's anything there you think is of any value. So here we go. Extreme Pornography 2. Do have this a couple of times on CD actually. That's a good album, and yeah, that's from God, way back when, 1990. There's the cassette. I'm going to show the cassettes because some of the cassettes are different in some albums than other cassettes, like some of the Whitesnake stuff. Some of the actual cassettes inside are different, and the Def Leppard ones and things like that. One that I had back in the day, and I don't anymore until now, John Bon Jovi's Blaze of Glory, which is a killer soundtrack, one of the best soundtracks out there, and that's the cassette, and that one's from 1990 as well. Bruce Dickinson's Tattooed Millionaire, and yeah, got this on vinyl. The Bon Jovi one I've got on vinyl and CD already. This I've got vinyl and CD, but yeah, Tattooed Millionaire from, you guessed it, 1990 again. This one I have, it's a double play cassette. I think this might have another cassette that's not here. Let me know in the comments if you know. This is Metal Killer Collection, Metal Killers Collection. I do have a record of one of these. It's a red one, and I think it's the other half of this. I don't remember, I can't remember what the songs are on it, but yeah, there's all sorts on here. UFO, Black Sabbath, Michael Schenker, Motorhead, Twisted Sister, Uriah Heep, Girls School, Hawkwind, Judas Priest, but that's rock and roller, that's older stuff. Gary Moore, Tank, Hawkwind, Venom, Tokyo Blade, Rothschild, Howard Bells, Wendy Williams, Jim Lear, Wasted, and Chrome Molly's on here, Thor, but yeah, that one there, don't know when that came out, probably 1990, no, I'm joking, I don't know. That's the cassette, just there. I can't see a date at the moment. No, I'll have a look at that after. Right, the one that holds a lot of memories for me is this very cool album, and it's Scorpions' Crazy World. I had this back in the day, played mine absolutely loads on my personal cassette player, and which was an old a Grundig personal cassette player, bright yellow. It was amazing, loved it to bits. But yeah, this one here, Crazy World, that's 1990 as well, I think. Yeah, 1990. Another one, This is 1989, I think. Yeah, 89. This is the first Thunder album, Backstreet Symphony, which is a very cool album. Go out and get it, it's brilliant. But yeah, Thunder are great. One I was looking at the other day, because I wasn't sure if I had it in my collection, just checking. Yeah, didn't have this in my collection, had it back in the day. Have plenty of copies of other formats of this, but just didn't have the cassette anymore. And looked on eBay yesterday and thought, well, I'm going to get that at some point. Just like the Def Leppard In the Round in Your Face VHS I showed in the last video. I nearly bought it then. This is Whitesnake's 1987 album, just titled Whitesnake, but as we all know it, the 1987 album, and that's exactly the same cassette as what I had back in the day. I'm gonna leave that one. That one's the Grail one at the moment, which is fantastic. I'll do that in a minute. Right, next one. Kiss and Smashes, Thrashes and Hits. I do have this on vinyl, and I can't remember if I've got it on CD. I'd have to have a look, double check what I've got, but definitely have it on vinyl. And this is from 1988 compilation of all their very cool songs they've done from the later on, well, the 80s later on albums. Yeah, from about Lick It Up. Oh, they got Detroit Rock City on there actually, and Love Gone. So they went, actually there's a couple there from the 70s, but not a great deal. But yeah, that's cool. Yay. I already have a copy of this, not my original, but this is in very good to mint condition, so excellent plus to mint. It's in fantastic condition. So Hysteria, and I'll show you the it doesn't even look like it's been played, it's that good, but even though we can see it's been played because we're nearly halfway through there. So yeah, the inlay on that is spot on, perfect. Go on, should we just show you the one that's a Grail? Here we go. Ozzy Osbourne tribute with Randy Rhoads. Now that is a killer album, live album of, you know, dedicated to Randy Rhoads, and I do have the record of this, and I do have the CD. Just never ever have I come across the cassette of that. Just fantastic. That was sitting in the box without the case around it, and I was like, oh my god, oh, holy cow, there's Ozzy Osbourne's tribute there, but where's the case? And I found this sitting at the bottom, and I was like, oh phew, because that ain't worth a lot without that. But yeah, they do go for a lot more than £10 on eBay. I've seen them at seen those around 20 quid and a lot higher than that as well. So Randy Rhoads and Ozzy Osbourne, awesome. So that just made the whole thing perfect. So now another one, Deep Purple, and this is a German one. This is I don't know if you can see that properly. Doppel cassette. So Deep Purple Mark 1 and 2, and EMI Electrola. And I wish I had one of these with the Mark 3 lineup and the Mark 4, but it's a lovely cool blue cassette with red label. I like that a lot. That stands out a lot you know, it's very pleasing on the eye, that. They've got, that's the inside, that's just saying other CDs they do. Let me get this out. I wonder if there's anything else in here. Yeah, there is. There's the Mark 1 and Mark 2 lineup of songs. Very cool. If you want to check out my my Facebook page, VINYLIZER, I will do pictures of these things in more detail. So I don't know what year that one came out, but it was made in the EEC. Right, Deep Purple again, Purple Rainbows. I think I have this on vinyl, or I have had it in the past, but yeah. And it's got Dio stuff on there, Graham Bonnet, White Snake, Rainbow, Deep Purple, obviously. So lots of cool stuff. Chris Rea, I do own this as well. That was in there. I thought I'd see if that one's in better nick than mine, but it looks pretty spot on. Amazing condition. And that is from 1988, I think. So it's around the time I used to listen to it. Back in all those years ago. Yeah, 1988 compilation. That is fantastic. I love that. This as well was another one back from early 90s I used to listen to. I think this is 1990, and it is ZZ Top's Recycler. I used to listen to this on cassette a lot. Oh, I can't find the date, but this has got a mint inlay in there as well. So it doesn't say anywhere. And then I got another Def Leppard one, Pyromania. This is the chromium. So right a minute, chromium dioxide tape. So a much better quality cassette, and that's it there. Not the early version, but I do have an early version cassette of Pyromania. But yeah, just fab to have one of those. Saxon, Wheels of Steel. And this is on the French label, Carrier Records, CAC 115. This has got Strangers in the Night. It's probably, I'm not really the biggest Saxon fan, but this is very cool to have this. And there is the cassette, 1980, the album. Bit of a change here. Duran Rio, and I think I do have a copy of this, and the same cassette as well, which is EMI 1982. Wings at the Speed of Sound, another great album. That is the 1976. I don't know how early that cassette is. I can't remember if I've got this. I'd have to check through my cassettes. But yeah, another great Paul McCartney cassette. Let's go with this first. Oh, this one here. Oh, should we leave those? No. Oh, I've got another one of these. So I've got two T-Rex cassettes here as well. I've got other rock stuff common, so just hold fire, keep watching. And T-Rex, Bowling Boogie. This is an early cassette, and this is a live one, I think. I'm sure this is live. It's got a load of the Bowling stuff on there. the cassettes, the label's a little bit, it's lifting in areas, bubbled up a bit, but that is an old cassette. Fly, so it's Fly up there, 1970, 71 on there, and 69 stuff on there. This one here, the unobtainable T-Rex. I've not seen that before, but then I don't really go out and buy T-Rex stuff, but I do have some vinyl and a few CDs. EMI, so that's 1980, that cassette, obviously well before then was Mark had died well before 1980. It was about, was it 77? Choir Boys, this one I do have on a CD. I'm not a Choir Boys fan, but I do have this exact one on CD, and I just thought, you know, one day I might get into them. There's the cassette. 1990 as well. Quite a few 1990 albums in here. Billy Idol, Charmed Life, and there's the Chrysalis cassette. The inlay's perfect on there. 1990 again, I think. Maybe 89. Nope, 1990. An early Elton John. Fantastic, Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy. I do have this on vinyl. That's quite an old looking cassette. The green back, and it's that's an old cassette, 1975. Slade, Old, New, Borrowed and Blue. It's again another old one, 1974. I might have to speed it up here a bit because I've got quite a few cassettes to go through. Right, Ian Hunter, Overnight Angels. That's what Joe Elliott used for the naming of, I think he did the name of the band, didn't he? That he does the side project. But yeah, I was chuffed to have this stuff in here because I wanted to get some Ian Hunter and the Who stuff, and I've got some more to show you. But yeah, it's that album, 1977. Ian Hunter, All American Alien Boy. Oh, unfortunately that one's been torn, but that side's okay-ish. 1976. Another Ian Hunter, You're Never Alone with a Schizophrenic. And I don't know all the songs on here, but that's the Chrysalis cassette. That's from 19... Ooh, God, no, I'm not sure where that... 1979. Ooh, what's this? There's something in here. Oh, this was bought from number 19 in the Pollet, which was my favourite record shop. And that receipt is from 1988, I think. I think that's 1988. Or it might even be 1979. Oh, it's hard to tell. I think that's 1979, because we've only got, there's only 5 numbers in the phone book on the phone number. That's very cool. Get a receipt in there. Mott the Hoople again. Mott the Hoople. I don't know if this is just the first album. Let me know in the comments. But this is pretty awesome. Inlay in there. 1969. So I think that was a bit lifted up on one side. But yeah, that's very cool. Rock and Roll Queen. So that's awesome. And then got Mott the Hoople with All the Young Dudes album. And there it is there. Ooh. So that was 1972. Sweet Jane on there. All the Young Dudes. T-Rex 1. Electric Warrior. I do have this on vinyl. I'm not sure. I want this on. I want some of these on CD. That's from 1978. That copy. Obviously that's a reprint then, because was that album out before then? I can't remember. Let me know in the comments. But it's got Get It On. I thought that was earlier than 78 for sure. I got pins and needles again. Right. Here we go. Fish, Vigil in the Wilderness of Mirrors. This was well worth getting that stuff. I really wanted this. I don't even own this yet. Actually, no, I've got it on vinyl, but I don't own it on CD or cassette until now. Really want this on CD as well. It's got A Gentleman's Excuse, which is an amazing song. 1989. An inlay and tape cassette, perfect. Yeah, love his stuff off of there. Fields of Nephilim. Got this on CD already. Sort of really dark goth rock. But yeah, 1988. Very doomy. David Bowie's Diamond Dogs. Very cool. Really wanted this as well. This was I was very pleased to have that when I saw it. I was dancing around the room when I found this stuff. But yeah, very, very cool. Christopher, I think I have this already. But yeah, it's getting to that time of year. We're going to be playing his Christmas song for sure. That's on Telstar. That's a 1975. Nope, 1975. I don't know the year of that. It's about early 80s, I think that came out. Here we go. Queen. And the album Jazz. I was definitely dancing around the room, excited about that. Some people don't get, but yeah, I do. EMI one from 1978. Very, very cool. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. I think my video is going to run out, so I'm going to have to do these very quick now. I've got 3 minutes. Yeah, Dark Side of the Moon, guys. Which I used to listen to. My uncle used to play that a lot. Electric Light Orchestra. We've got Mr. Blue Sky on there from 1977. Metal Marquee. And that's got loads of stuff on. It says metal, but it's got Queen on it and Free. Not really metal bands, are they? I'm not sure who does these compilations. Alice Cooper's Hey Stupid, did have that back in the day. Very cool. And There's the back of it. And Epic. Used to have a lot of Epic cassettes. Last few. I've got Elton John and Madman Across the Water. That's got Tiny Dancer on it, so it's quite an old cassette as well. It's very cool, that one. Very cool. And I've got this on vinyl, A Single Man, Elton John, the old cassette, 1978. There's actually something in here, right? So you get that, like that, and inside you get this, which is a bit unheard of, really. You get this little paper there with all the lyrics. Separate one. That's cool. I hadn't noticed that before, and that's very good. A 10cc cassette. I thought that was quite a cool cover. Deceptive Bends. I think that's the one with You're Not in Love, is it? Is that on there? I'm not sure. No, I don't think it is. But that's made in England, that cassette. So. And the last one, David Essex. Hot Love. And that's what's on there that I know. Not much. But yeah, that's that one there. Last one, 1980. But yeah, there's lots of things. There's Eric Clapton stuff and the other thing. There's all sorts. And in the last video I showed all those status quo things. I think there's more. Whatever. So I can't show them in this because my video is going to die. The memory is going to go. So I will quickly show you. I might do a separate video, status quo. Alright? Because I know there's people who like status quo. Cheers. Keep rocking and listening to whatever it is you listen to. See you next video. Bye.